Today, the first 10 Cybertrucks were handed off to customers personally by Elon Musk, who gave us an awesome presentation full of information we've all been dying to know for quite some time. So today it was confirmed that Cybertruck is going to be steer-by-wire. And what is steer-by-wire exactly? Well, imagine you're driving a car and when you hit a pothole, you don't feel the feedback on your steering wheel. It feels like you're driving a car on a video game console since you can barely feel the road, and a steer-by-wire system makes that possible. So how does it work? Well, it's not like a conventional steering wheel. A steer-by-wire system doesn't have a mechanical connection to the vehicle's wheels. Instead, the steering configuration uses cables that send electronic signals to the vehicle's gear. Since steer-by-wire relies on these digital signals, it can adjust feedback from the vehicle's wheels to remove vibrations and improve the steering ratio. Steer-by-wire also gives you the freedom to customize the feedback if you actually prefer the vibrations and torque response. But it's also possible to shift the steering wheel to any position inside the cockpit, so you can go back and forth between the wheel being on the driver's seat and the passenger seat. In addition to that, a steer-by-wire makes it easier for autonomous driving to take charge of your vehicle since it doesn't rely on a mechanical connection to the wheels. You can go back and forth between manually operating your car and it being full self-driving quite seamlessly. So what are the downsides of steer-by-wire? Well, the biggest concern is that a software malfunction or a miscalculation in transmitting the digital data will cause an accident. It's because of that reason that some vehicles with steer-by-wire are built with a backup system in case of a malfunction. Since the steering wheel is connected to sensitive cables and actuators, it could be more expensive to install and maintain compared to a mechanical steering wheel. However, drive-by-wire systems are designed with fewer mechanical parts and less likely to fail than conventional steering systems. In summary, though, if we're moving towards self-driving technology, it's just a matter of time before steer-by-wire becomes mainstream, and it appears Tesla is leading that charge. It's safer, more precise, and you can customize the feedback on your steering wheel to your preference like a video game. We also learned today how tough the Cybertruck is. Elon talked about the Tesla-designed steel alloy used for the body panels. They needed something you could manufacture but have basically no corrosion. You don't need paint, but you could still make it in volume. So they made their own steel alloy, and it's so tough that you actually can't stamp these body panels. The panels would break the stamping machine. Because of the exoskeleton, it has more torsional rigidity than a sports car. That's a big deal. Speaking of sports cars, we got a video of a Cybertruck racing a brand new 2023 Porsche 911. And you can see the Cybertruck barely beating the Porsche. And then at the end of the race, you realize that the Cybertruck was actually towing a Porsche 911 while going faster than the Porsche 911. The crowd at the event erupted at the surprise. The power of the Cybertruck was on display the whole event. The Cybertruck outpulled a Ford F-350 diesel in a test where the trucks tow 40,000 pounds. And people said the Cybertruck isn't made for men who do real work. Well, men who do real work will love this. Look at the storage space that goes underneath the 6-foot truck bed. What a great compartment for storing tools which you can take out and plug into the vehicle anytime you need to use them. The compartment also has a drain plug in case you ever want to go tailgating and load it up with ice. Pretty amazing. Or you could use the compartment when you're camping, as Tesla showcased today their camping accessory that you can purchase in addition to your Cybertruck. And here are the prices the Cybertruck is going to be. $61,000 for rear-wheel drive, 250 miles of range. This is about $8,000 less than my prediction of $69,000. $80,000 for the all-wheel drive and 340 miles of range. And finally, the Cyber Beast. It's $100,000, 320 miles of range. But we learned today that you can purchase a range extender. This will be a battery that you can put in the truck bed, and it will be sold by Tesla to increase your range to around 470 miles. So all in all, it was a successful event. Elon was in a great mood, and the videos Tesla showed were outstanding. Sawyer Merritt and Omar from Whole Mars Catalog were on the ground at Giga Texas, and Tesla allowed them to post a bunch of photos and videos on X of the Cybertruck production line. Many Tesla Q members said that the Cybertruck was a farce, a publicity stunt that was never going to happen, and today we got real evidence that no, this out-of-this-world vehicle is going to be manufactured and fully automated at scale. And here's former Goldman Sachs analyst AJ's projections for Cybertruck production. About 400 this quarter, 2,600 next quarter, and 94,000 Cybertrucks a year from now. Very exciting stuff. So more of a summary style video today. There's just too much information for me to get into the implications right now. So make sure you're subscribed. As my mind calms down, I'm going to take an ice bath. I'll think this over overnight, and tomorrow we'll dive right in. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the event as much as I did. See you tomorrow.